Hey runners, happy Tuesday, June 10th. Hope you're doing well. It is just before 9 o'clock a.m. here on a hot Phoenix day. We are definitely in summer mode, even though we are not officially summer yet. We still have another week and a half or so before it's officially the summer solstice. But it's definitely summer out here. It's close to 90 degrees and had my track workout early this morning as I normally do on my runs, a little after 5:10, 5:15 a.m. Down at the track over at the high school. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that. But yes, we're having a good time here. We're slowly starting to get in that heat acclimation mode. Myself, it takes me about 2, 3 weeks once it's pretty hot outside. When I say hot, 80 degrees and above in the mornings. It'll take me a couple of weeks for my body to get used to that, and then of course the humidity starts to creep in early July, and that can last a couple of months. So another acclimation, if you will. Uh, but we don't stop running here. We just do it very carefully, staying hydrated and doing it early in the mornings. So, just to give you an idea what the weather is going to be here in the next 7 days, here's the 7 day forecast for Phoenix. And as you can tell, we've got a couple 113s. We are where the temperature is being taken. That's at the airport, which is a little bit north of us. We're about maybe 2 to 3 degrees cooler than that. So 110 is still hot. Uh, in the morning lows, will start to get hotter. So yeah, we're next 4 months are going to be brutal. But I've lived here for 30 years in Phoenix, so nothing that I'm not too unfamiliar with. So today's workout was 6 by 400 meters with a 90-second full rest down at the track. And there's really nobody at the track these days. Our track we used to have a few people, but it's pretty empty. And they've been opening up a little bit earlier, about 5 o'clock, which is nice. So I did my warm up from home about a mile and a half, and then I went down to the track and did a few drills, and then got right into it. So the intent of this workout, as some of you who are familiar with what I'm training for, if you watch my videos, is a mile race in downtown Flagstaff, which is on the 4th of July. It's exactly 24 days out. We've done this race the last 3 years. It's a fun race. It's nice to get away to cooler weather. When I say cooler, they can get it up to the 90 degrees. Typically, they're in the mid 80s, and the lows are upper 40s, low 50s. But the elevation is 7,000 feet, so you feel the sun, but it is definitely cooler. And I struggle a little bit with high elevation. I used to really struggle with elevation, 4 or 5,000 feet, but knock on wood, the last year when I raced in Prescott and Sedona, where it's about 44, 4,500 to 53, 5,500 feet, I didn't feel it. I felt the hills, but I didn't feel the elevation like it did in the past. So I don't know. Is my body getting used to it, even though I don't really run in elevation much? We live in 1,200, 1,100 feet of elevation here in Phoenix. So yeah, um, we'll see. All right. So the goal was to run 1 minute 45 seconds per 400, and I had 6 of those, and that would be a 7 minute mile. Why did I choose 7 minutes? Well, that's kind of the number I was looking at initially to see what I could do. Maybe I could run just a sub 7 here in somewhat sea level, but in Flagstaff, unless something crazy happens, that would be a fantastic day. I'm not selling myself short, but I'm being realistic as well. The last couple years, I've run an average of 7:12. So for me to take 5 seconds off would be great. I mean, if I could get under 7:10, even like 7:08, that would be awesome. Um, so we'll see how it goes. Um, so how did I feel today? I've been battling a little bit of achiness, soreness in the left groin area. Hopefully, it's not a hernia. It kind of comes and goes. Yesterday was feeling pretty sore. Today, of all things, it was a little achy, a 2 out of 10 while I was doing my workout. But as I'm sitting here and just afterwards, um, really not bothering me. I can feel just a little bit, but hopefully that's nothing. Otherwise, I'd have to get it checked out. Um, so yeah, 145s. I felt good about it going into it. I knew that I'd have to run about 52 seconds on the 200s, which I typically check just to make sure I'm on target. And as you can tell here, I'll throw up the splits. I did struggle a little bit with trying to run consistent, and I just, for whatever reason, found it tough to run slower. It's not necessarily a good thing if you run quicker and much quicker than your anticipated pace. Either I'm not training at the pace I'm supposed to, which I believe the 145 is where I should be, um, or I'm just going out too quick. And I think it's the latter. I think I was just a little inconsistent today. Um, you know, as you can tell, my first split was 146, and then after that, 139, 140, 141. So that was good. I mean, well, better. I was staying consistent, but definitely 5 to 6 seconds too quick. But then on 5 and 6, I ran 143 and 140. So kind of all over the place. The average was 142, which put me at a 650 pace. So yes, it's close to 7 minutes, but I could have gone out that first 200 a second or two slower and then just maintain it. So we'll work at it. But overall, I felt pretty good. Having the 90-second complete rest was good. Um, if I would have to jog that and then do it again, I think I would have really struggled, especially after the third one. I was definitely breathing hard. The second half, and my heart rate, the first 3 reps, got up to about 142, 144, and it would come down to 109, 110. But then the last couple, I got to 150 for the max, and then it got down to 120. So didn't drop all the way in the 90 seconds. I'm fatiguing, body's starting to get a little bit hot, but still, I was able to finish it, and I'm happy about it. So I've got, like I said, another 3.5 weeks, really 2 weeks of speed work, and then that final week of the race, just something to get the turnover. But feel good about it, and as long as I'm healthy, we're going to go out there and give it a good, solid effort. Um, but that's it. That's a recap of my track workout today. Thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you haven't subscribed, definitely, if you can, subscribe to this channel and get notifications when the next video is released. And if you have any comments down below on what you're doing for the summer, are you racing where you're at, or maybe you are training for, a fall winter race. Love to hear from you, and stay safe out there. Have a good week. Enjoy your runs. Take care. Bye.